Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Nature's People. Today I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic. Sorry for the noise at backstage, but the topic of today is why is Elon Musk visiting the southern border? Alright, first and foremost, getting right into it. The border between US and Mexico has been having an influx of migrants flowing up north through the open border policies that makes things very convenient and efficient. However, it seems like it's non-stop, because all this year from the beginning till mid-June, July, we've been seeing a high influx of migrants, from all over the world, more than 125 or even upwards of 150 countries flowing up north, which is positive for the economy because it's an avalanche of workers, prospective workers for the future. However, it also comes along with its own repercussions. So now, why did Elon Musk go himself up to the border to sort of look at things at hand? Elon Musk himself is a person who has immigrated to the US legally. Elon Musk has 3 citizenships. He's Canadian by birth. He's a South African by birth. However, he's Canadian. His mom is Canadian, so he has a right to have a Canadian citizenship. And he's American because he acquired American citizenship, which is also positive. Now, diving deeper into it and into that aspect, what I want to say and tell is that because he's an immigrant, he's quite aware of the immigration processes that actually go on, as far as understanding what it takes to actually immigrate to a place and settle there and have your status, your life established. I'm not sure, and I'm not aware on what is his take on the immigration in general, as far as him understanding what's going on the southern border. However, I have my personal perspectives and my personal points on what is probably happening at the southern border. After the pandemic, one of the things I say and I can tell is that the US lost an upwards of 500,000 people due to COVID. And that's a huge loss on the workforce. And if you guys have been watching my videos for quite some time, you can tell that I've been mentioning about very low fertility rates and having citizens not bearing kids and not giving birth, which is in itself not that much good for the economy, because one of the interesting things about Western countries or states, they want to go perpetually, unlike Asian countries such as South Korea, Japan, and China, which are really willing to compromise economic decline for the sake of racial purity, which in itself is a controversial topic, but I don't want to dive deep into that. So the US keeps bringing immigrants. However, what takes Elon Musk to travel south to the border is the fact that he does not understand why is it happening at this rate. Now, I want to give my personal perspective and why is the US allowing this. The US is a really conservative country, and Americans are very cautious as far as letting people into their country. I believe their system 100% works as far as vetting is concerned. However, it seems, I don't really know, but it definitely seems that having people come through the southern border really allows Americans to know and to have the vetting system more in line with their needs and ambitions. Why? Because seemingly You know, when you look at the stats, the statistics, for the past, I don't know, 10 years, the cases of, say, terrorism that happened, we talk about the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, those were people that came to the US legally. And out of 10, out of 100,000 people that have entered the US illegally, that's just a rate. We only see a rate of 2 terrorists per 100,000. So that's a low margin. I don't know why the US feels more secure that way. However, it likely seems to be the way forward. And adding up to that, I have to say also that Americans are really pro Latin American immigration, because the Latin America is part of the American sphere, and the US really controls or wants to have a grip and control over the continent of America. And to do that, they basically have all these migrants from these regions they want to control. We're talking about migrants from Venezuela, South America, from Brazil, from Peru, and Mexico. Mexico is not really much a good source of immigrants no longer, because the US has already taken so many Mexicans that today the amount of Mexicans in the US comprise probably more than 15% of the American population. So that's quite a significant number of immigrants from the same place, from the same country. So it's quite evident. So I think because Elon Musk has really soft power in the US, a guy that is, pro productiveness, he's building Teslas, he's trying to take human beings to Mars, he's, building tunnels beneath Earth. He's doing all these sort of things, and I mean, the government respects him due to his, productiveness. He's a really productive person. So he's a genius, he's a genius, and America's always seemed to protect its best minds and favor them and give them, privileges. So with that being said, I think that's a sign to sort of tell the government that, I don't think governmental officials are not doing their job right. I do understand that there's a sense of need of people to work. However, because of lack of bipartisanship inside the American state, I think the current ruling power is really fearful of having, a new government come in, set up laws that will not allow America to continue having migrants coming in, and therefore compromising the economical status of the country in the long run, which is something that really scares most of the people in power. That's why they want to take in as many people as possibly allowed, to make sure America has the amount of people to go on for as long as it can possibly do. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This video isn't much engaging or entertaining, however, it's what I have for today. Please share, like, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. I'm going to record more videos, and hope to see you pretty soon. Bye for now.